Hello there. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to use Mesh. I made a video a while back about setting it up, but I didn't explain how to use it. So if you haven't seen my video on how to set it up, click the cat. How about that? Click the scratch cat and it'll take you there. And it'll open in a new window so you can come back to this. So to use Mesh, you have to hold shift and click down the share, or if you took out that part in the script, then you can just click on normally. And then there's host mesh and join mesh. So if you just do host mesh, it'll give you an IP address. You can also find that if you go to cmd.exe. If you search that, or if you're on Windows XP, if you just do run and then do cmd.exe, you do IP config. And then it'll be right here your IPv4 address. So you can just click OK, and now that you're hosting, you can click here to just do show IP address and then stop hosting mesh. But what mesh does is it allows you to, if you open up another one, this also works on different computers, you can do join mesh and then type that in, and then now these two clients are connected. This is the host, this is the one that's joining, but that doesn't really matter. And now when I'm here, I can do show IP address and I can do leave mesh. So when two things are connected with mesh, they share all the same broadcasts, and you can access the other project's variables. So to do broadcasts, it's simple. Let's just do one key space pressed, broadcast, say hi. Now if you go over here, say hi isn't going to be in here, but if you make sure to spell it exactly the same, then it will work when you do it the other one. So I'm just going to have it say hello for 2 seconds. So I go in here and push space, then as you can see it broadcasts that and then sends it over here, even though I'm in this window. So that's really all there is to broadcasts. It's just that they can broadcast from project to project. And for the way variables to work is you have to make a variable and then change test by 1. So if I do this, but then if I go over here and I do test, it's not the same. See, it's not the same. So what you have to do is you go to sensing, and then right here where it has the sensor values, right here after the second line it'll have test, which is this variable. I can also make one that's and then if I go over here, will be in there. So I can just do set test to the test sensor value, and then see when I push space in here, it works over there also. That's really all there is to mesh. So yeah, that's all there is for the scripting for mesh. But the way to connect it to be able to connect to your friends over the internet, you need to either port forward or use something like Hamachi. With this, where it just gives you this IP address, if there's someone else in your LAN, they can use that, your local area network. So if there's someone else in your same house using your same Wi-Fi, or not necessarily Wi-Fi, just using your same internet, then they will be able to connect to that. But if your friend tries to connect that's using a different internet, like he's your neighbor or he lives across the country or whatever, then that won't work. What you need to do is you need to port forward, and you can find a bunch of different videos on how to port forward. I'm not going to explain that in this video. I've been looking around in the code and I really cannot find the port you're supposed to forward. I think I knew it before, but I really can't find it anywhere. I've looked in all these places. So I don't really know what port forward, but to use with Hamachi, I'll just do that really quickly. Just open up Hamachi, power on. So you just need to make a new connection. Okay. Create a new network and just name it like something like that. Password doesn't really matter. I usually just do 1 2 3 4 and create it. And then you have your friends also get Hamachi, and then have them download, or then have them do join network, and then have them do that name or whatever that you chose, and then the password, and then they'll just be able to, when they asks, so even though it says that IP address, when they click join mesh, you'll have them type in this IP address right here. So that's really all there is to mesh. Thanks for watching. Bye.